James Tedesco has opened up on the gruelling rehab program that's seen him pass fit ahead of the State of Origin Series opener. The Blues fullback has worked around the clock to return from a Grade 2 MCL injury in just 3.5 weeks, half the time it usually takes. He spoke with reporter Cody Kay.
Teddy, you got a bit of ice on it. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's good. I got through that session a bit more contact and all the team stuff. So just ice up always after training recovery and get myself ready for captain's run. But yeah, it feels good.
Can you give us an indication of how hard you've had to work away from the field to get right for this game?
Yeah, it's just every day. Even when we sort of finished the season, we were out of the bubble, but I was still sort of sitting at home and just icing up and getting massage, going to physio, and then doing a lot of strength work. So I couldn't really do much even though I was out of the bubble. But yeah, just having those few weeks to myself to just rest up and know I had 3 or 4 weeks to get it right. It's a lot of time at home, a lot of recovery, a lot of rehab, but it's worth it.
What about working around the clock to do it? Are you sort of finding yourself up at weird hours having to ice?
No, not really. It's more just during the day, just using all the hours during the day. Obviously, I had a compression, and the first few days obviously had the brace on, which was annoying for my sleep. But it was more just using the hours during the day, up early, and icing as much as I can, massaging, rehab exercises. Because it was probably a 4 to 6 week injury, but I was pretty confident in my head that I'll do everything I could to get it right, and as I said, it's worth it to play in this game. You
must be stoked to be back and part of this team, because when you watch you guys train, there is a real special feeling about the Blues at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. Just hearing the way we talk, and there's so many leaders and great players in this team, and it's a really special feeling and a good energy when we're on the field and we're all just working together and flowing together. And there's obviously a few new faces, but a lot of us boys have been together for the last 3 years, and we've had some success, and we just want to keep continuing that.
Obviously, Luke Keary's one of the new faces, although he must feel pretty familiar. And for him, when he looks out to the left, he must feel like he's playing with his Roosters teammates. Pretty handy.
Yeah, that's what I said to him before. It doesn't feel like his debut. Is obviously been knocking on the door for years now, and a few injuries and that kept him out the last few years. But it's just he looks right at home. He's steering the ship around. Having him and Nathan the Haas, there's a lot of control there, and they've both had great seasons. So he's got his left-hand edge there with Boydo and Toops, and Chuck Dally Jack in the middle there too. So it's not a bad edge.
Do you feel like you're building a dynasty here?
I think so. I think it's we're a pretty young squad, and as I said, the last